let's talk about something lighter, a sniffer in our midst.
Oh my gosh, that's
A
hilarious.
sniffer.
That reminds me of the Barbie movie.
Oh my god.
Good night,
At
Barbie.
Barnes and Noble? What?
I'm not thinking about
Right.
it
I'm
anymore.
happy Barnes and Noble is relevant again. Victim of Barnes and Noble sniffer.
Oh, God.
Last repeated catch and release. He is unfit for society, says Fox
I haven't
News.
seen this one.
Sex offender Khalees Crowder, hopefully no relation to Steven, caught on TikTok stalking women at California Barnes and Noble. Let's go to the videotape.
No.
100 days
What?
facilitates, and today we're going to Barnes & Noble and get
Great.
my Starbucks. Except I ended up being stalked
no, it's
and
not.
violated the entire time. So I get to Barnes & Noble and get my Starbucks. I'm super excited to look at books, but this is the area that it started. I was in this corner for a while, and I noticed a guy was staring at me through that little hole, and I couldn't tell if I was
What
being
hole?
paranoid
What
or if he was
hole?
just reading a book, and he just happened to be in that little.
I love that she's reading. First of all, when I used to frequent
The
Barnes and Noble,
Secret.
she's reading all the shitty like self-help books that I used to spend a lot of time reading.
Those
and
don't
buying.
work, friends. They don't work.
No, they
Just
don't.
the Bible.
Anyway,
Anyways, it felt like anywhere I moved,
The
he
Secret.
kept following me. So I recorded just in case he was trying to say anything or do anything.
Who's
to
the guy?
me, but I
Is it
definitely
this
didn't
guy?
expect him to do this.
Oh my god.
What
Is he
the
sniffing her
actual-
ass?
And the whole
What
time
is
I'm
he
thinking it's fine
doing?
because he hasn't said anything
Wait a
or
second.
touched me or anything.
looks-
But
Is
then
this
he
guy
noticed that
here?
he goes over and does the same
Yeah.
thing to this girl.
The bald
He'll
guy.
reach down low and pretend like he's doing something, and then
What?
no, I don't know. And the whole time I'm wondering why he's always around me. But this was our interaction.
What is he doing? Oh, you're tying your
I
shoe
was so
facing
freaked
my
out when I turned
direction?
around and
No.
saw him
Yeah.
literally under me,
Yeah.
so freaking close to me. So I decided to tell the front desk.
So creepy.
And of course you can't say, well, he's black. You know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
know.
She's already fucked from the get-go. Well, he's got a gray shirt. Ugh. That's all.
And then I try to walk to my car as fast as possible because I don't want to run
He
into
was
him.
sniffing my car.
I just watched the video back because I was trying to figure out what he was doing.
Wait, why was she recording herself at the Barnes and Noble?
Because she's an influencer. So that's what happens, right? So on the one hand, kudos for catching this guy, but that's what these girls do. They film themselves doing literally everything, including especially the bookstore, because hashtag book talk is a thing. And so it pops up on my feed every now and then, and those girls are psycho. But anyway, that's a whole nother point. Book talk is a thing. And so they film themselves in these bookstores, like, oh, and today I was
Look
like,
at me,
picking
I'm
50
reading. I
Shades
got
of
my
Grey.
Starbies.
Yeah,
Barnes
and that's what they do.
Noble.
And so she caught this creep. Like, kudos to her for catching the creep, I guess. But geez Louise.
I want to replay this sniffer.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
that was he sniffing her?
Right. How do we know for sure?
I mean, he was definitely being creepy. Was he sniffing?
I
her?
thought he was like sniffing their
gross.
hair. He's literally sniffing their ass and stuff.
She
Like,
they
oh
want.
my
I
god.
think he wants to sniff the vaginal region.
I thought he was doing the Joe Biden, but like, nah. He's like in their asses. That's why he's
Yeah.
like bent
What
down.
does this woman expect anyone to do? I mean, they're letting people straight up go into stores and
Yeah.
steal $1,000 of merchandise. You think they're
Yeah.
gonna stop a
Yeah.
bookstore sniffer? Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
That's literally like so creepy.
I
But I
will
don't
say
know
that
if I'm
video
bookstores,
she took of
though.
him, like, supposedly he's tying her shoe, but he's facing her. That's a little weird. Just
Starbucks,
from,
though.
yay, Starbucks. That's not
Yay,
even the real
Starbucks.
Starbucks. That's the fake Starbucks inside of Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Dates, and today we're going to Barnes & Noble and getting Starbucks. Except I ended up being stalked and violated the entire time.
Stalked and violated.
Well, I guess I'm doing this
You know,
today.
sweetie, when you're 45, 50 years old, you're gonna wish some guy sniffing your ass at Barnes and Noble, okay? You're gonna miss these times, girl.
Close and
So I
honest.
look at books,
and
but
on
this is the
Right.
area
You know
that it
what,
started.
though?
I was in this.
You know what?
Wait,
Here.
did she say where she lived? Is this like California or New York?
Yeah, I think it's California.
Oh,
California.
of course.
Corner for
Here's
a while,
my
and
thing,
I noticed
though.
the guy was
She's in the personal growth section, which
Is it very
I
sniffable
I
area?
call BS
Honestly, if
on.
I'm gonna sniff a woman, if I'm gonna sniff a woman in the fucking math and science area. Like,
No,
let
but
me go
here's
to a woman with some brain power where there's like, let me go to the deep analysis
no, but here's
section.
the thing. I call BS on where he was being weird. I think she edited it, and here's why. Everything I've seen about books on this was like a TikTok. So everything I've seen on TikTok regarding books has been like smut. So like 50 Shades of Grey.
Right.
You get kidnapped by this guy and he turns out to be like your porn lover. Like that kind of like those kind of books.
Mm.
That's all I like when I see it, that's what I see. And I'm like, I don't want to see any of this. This is disgusting. But that's what I see. So it's like book talk and like they pin you against the wall and have their way with you. I bet you $100 she was in like the fantasy section or the young adult section or the adult section looking
Wait
for
a
those
second,
kind
you're
of books.
telling me, Tuggs, that
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
section more embarrassing for women than the self-help section?
Yes, it's called the adult smut section. Yeah, aka romance, because romance novels used to be good. Now they're just all about smut. I bet you
think
that's
no,
where
no,
she
no.
actually was,
I
and
think
that's why
mine's
he was
a book
sniffing her.
called The Art of Not Giving a Fuck, because I own that book, or like How to Be Strong and Powerful and Not Care. Like, you're gonna
No,
pick that up
I'm
and read
telling
it and
you,
maybe
just
buy it.
scrolling. Listen,
That's
if you have
embarrassing.
if you have a TikTok account, for shits and giggles, one day, search up hashtag book talk. Book talk.
Book talk.
And I'm sorry in advance, but it's awful. I'm telling you right now, this girl, $100.
I'm
I would
telling
bet my
you
whole
right
paycheck on it.
now.
She was in this. Yeah, she's not real, but she was in the
It's
smut
not real.
section. I bet you anything she was in the smut
But maybe he
section.
just preys on
And
them
this
in
guy
the
was
self-help
sniffing
section because he
around.
knows they're like desperate and
Mhm.
vulnerable. So he's like,
Exactly.
I can get away with it if they're
Can I rattle off places
Not
where
justifying
men can
him,
meet
but you're in
women?
the smut section.
Bookstores are in that list. You know what I mean? Like when I go,
Yeah.
oh, you know what? You gotta approach people at the deli. You gotta go to the bookstore. You gotta go to the library. I mean,
Mhm.
like, is the
I'm
bookstore
telling
even
you right
safe
now.
now?
She was in the smut
Staring at me
section
through
and
that
she
little
doesn't want
hole,
to
and I
admit
couldn't
it,
tell
and that's why he was sniffing her butt.
being paranoid or if he was just reading a book and he just
Reading The
happened to be in
Secret.
that little corner. Anyways, it felt like
Sure.
anywhere I moved,
He's
he
looking,
kept
yeah, what is
going.
he
So I
looking at?
recorded
What
just
is
in
he
case
looking
he
at?
was
He's
trying
looking
to
at
say anything
toys.
or do anything.
How do we
to-
know he's sniffing her right here, right now?
I
And
don't
so,
know.
like, the producer in me is going, okay, wait a minute, where's that
But
camera?
I definitely
First
didn't
it was
expect
on
him
the
to do
right
this.
side of
Like,
her.
what the actual...
Now it's face
The whole
forward.
What
time
is
I'm
he
peeking
like?
at
What
him
is he?
'cause he hasn't said
I mean,
anything.
what is
Definitely
he
he's
doing?
bending
And I
down way
noticed that
too
he
much
goes
though.
over and does
I
It's
mean,
getting
did
weird.
she
this girl,
hear
and he'll crouch
sniffing?
down low
Did she
and
hear like
pretend
a,
like he's doing something and then
you know?
smell? I don't know.
Was he
And
being
the
a
whole time I'm
creep?
wondering
I
why
think he was
he's
being a
always around
creep,
me,
which
but this was our
happens.
interaction.
But he's very close to her. He's
But
very,
just
very
admit
close
that
to
you're
her.
in the smut section. It's okay.
Tying my shoe.
But where's her
I
camera?
was so
Like,
freaked out when I turned around and
she's
saw
not
him
holding
literally
it one
under
minute,
me,
and the next
so
minute
freaking
holding
close to me. So I decided to tell the front desk.
No, the front desk doesn't care.
No.
I could have told her that right then. Right then. Front desk does not have her back.
They don't get paid enough. But get
No.
out of the smut section is my point. Like you're in there in the smut section. I know you were holding
And-
the secret.
yeah.
I don't believe that for 2 seconds you were reading the
For
secret.
the men in the chat saying, "Oh,
No,
just
wait.
fart," you forget that we are women, that we cannot fart or poop or
can't
do
do that
anything
on
on
you.
command. Our bodily functions are not. It's not like a bag of tricks. Okay, we can't just like at will fart. Okay,
No.
most of us are constipated, so we're
That
not
mother
able to
effer
just
is not real.
muster up a fart.
Oh my. There was this guy at the strip club I worked at that wanted to pay my friend to fart in his mouth, and she's like, I'm sorry.
In his
She's like, I
mouth?
can't right now, but maybe, if I have to, I'll let you know.
How
Give me
does
some
one
popcorn
fart
and
in a mouth?
jalapenos and we're good.
She told us all, okay? And he's seen her tell us, and he like left immediately. He just seen her telling all of us, and I was like cracking up, and he left. And I was like, oh, you embarrassed him. I was like, who asked that, dude?
Would you ever do that? Would you ever like fart in a jar or in a mouth?
Oh my god, that's gross, dude. That's so gross.
I could not. I would not, could not in a mouth. I would not, could not in a jar.
No. It was weird because she had to like be polite. She was trying to be nice. She's like, I'm sorry, I don't have to do that right now, but you know, if I do, then I'll let you know.
Ugh.
Like, that's just oh, boy.
Yikes.
Oof.
Yikes.
I'm
Crash
like, "What
override.
happened to you in your life?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened?"
I think from a psychological standpoint, I am
Yeah.
interested to see, like, what happened to somebody where they're at a point where they're asking someone to fart in their mouth. Like,
Yeah, but
what
people that do that or, like, wanna be peed on and stuff, they're always, like, some dudes in, like, a power position or, like,
Yep.
they have a lot of power, like lawyer, doctor, something like that, and it's always them. Like, they just want to be humiliated? I don't know, it's
It's
weird.
always like a Fauci or Gates being like, "Fart
Yeah,
in
it's
your
really
mouth."
strange. I'm like, "What the"
Ooh, I have love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right, love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.